Good morning. I'm Peter Milios from the Finance News Network. The S&P 500 fell to start August as investors navigated a raft of corporate earnings reports and assessed a fresh batch of economic data. The broad-based index lost 0.27%, while the Nasdaq Composite dropped 0.43%. The Dow Jones Industrial Average added 0.2%. Earlier in the session, the Dow touched its highest level since February 2022. Pharmaceutical giant Merck pulled back 1.3% even after reporting a smaller-than-expected loss and revenue that exceeded expectations, thanks to strong Keytruda sales. Caterpillar posted strong results, boosting shares 8.9%. Pfizer fell 1.2% after posting mixed results due to plummeting COVID product sales, while Uber slid about 5.7% on mixed earnings. Elsewhere, JetBlue tumbled 8.3% after slashing guidance due to slowing domestic travel. This week marks the busiest stretch of the second quarter results, with more than 160 S&P 500 constitutes slated to report. More than half of the companies in the broad market index have already reported, with 82% topping earnings expectations, according to FactSet. This has fueled some hopes that the economy will be able to avoid a recession as inflation shows signs of cooling. Despite the performance so far, analysts are bracing for a 7.1% earnings decline from a year ago, according to FactSet, and a third consecutive quarter of falling profits. Wall Street also assessed a fresh batch of critical economic indicators offering more insight into the state of the economy. That included job openings data that came in slightly below expectations and manufacturing data that showed a continued contraction. In commodity-related news, we have a lot to talk about. Fortescue Metals billionaire Twiggy Forrest has threatened to withdraw investment from the UK due to British PM Rishi Sunak's embrace of oil and gas, citing it as clickbait leadership. Global gold demand, excluding OTC trading, fell by 2% year-on-year to 920.7 metric tonnes in Q2 2023, mainly due to a slowdown in central bank purchases and soft consumption in the technology sector, as reported by the World Gold Council. Copper is on track for its largest monthly gain since January, as optimism grows over Chinese demand, fueled by promises from Beijing's leadership to support the real estate sector and reduce local government debt burden, potentially increasing the need for commodities in the leading metals consumer. However, further copper gains depend on the successful implementation of China's stimulus commitments and actual demand improvement. And on the China front, Chinese metal and mining investments overseas are set to reach a record high this year, with first-half investments and contracts in the sector surpassing $10 billion, signalling China's determination to secure resources and maintain its position as the leading producer of electric vehicles, batteries, solar panels, and wind turbines, amid growing demand driven by climate change initiatives. Finally, oil major ExxonMobil is in talks with Tesla, Ford Motor, and Volkswagen and other automakers to supply lithium for electric vehicle batteries, Bloomberg Law reported on Monday, citing people familiar with the matter. The talks also include the likes of Samsung and SK On-Co, the report added. Turning to US sectors, all closed lower except for industrials, which was the best performer, and technology. Utilities was the worst performer. The SPY futures are pointing to a 0.5% fall. Thank you for listening. Have a great day.